Hey guys, Sheri and Richerson from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, SheriandRicherson.com, and biannualblogathonbash.com. Welcome to our daily vlog. I remembered today that I actually bought a stand to set the phone in so that I could put it on a tripod and I didn't have to hold it while I was actually doing the vlog. Don't ask. It has been that kind of day and that kind of month and maybe even that kind of year. It's just been crazy. I don't know what else to say. So last night I got woke up by my phone again because it seems that some people just really like to message in the middle of the night. And so I told the man that I was actually sleeping. I had the item. I would message him in the morning when I got up. But he kept on and on and on and on. And it was like, seriously, dude, we're trying to sleep. My husband has to get up in the morning. Zip it. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So anyway, I finally got everybody shut down and quieted, and, I hate to turn my phone off because the last time I did this, I had an emergency call from my daughters and they couldn't get through. So I try to leave my phone on, and it's real irritating to me that people have no respect for other people and the fact that they might sleep. And like I said, I understand getting excited about something and maybe sending a message, but when somebody replies back to you that, they're sleeping, you need to zip it, really. So anyway, finally got that straightened out, and I really wanted to go back to bed because I was really, really tired. But by that time, it was time to get up and start getting going. So I dug the item out, which was a $2 item. Okay, it was just a cell phone holder for a car. And I messaged the person and I told him what time I could meet him and where. And he was trying to get me to meet him at his house as if I was going to do that. I told him I don't deliver. You're going to have to come to a public place. Found out what he was going to be driving, and I left. I left a little too early because I was expecting snow, which it did not. But I was expecting snow. I was expecting to have to, scrape the windows and get the car warm and the whole situation that we have to do here in areas that have snow. So I decided that I would go to Planet Fitness and maybe get my massage and then go to meet him. Well, the hydro massage beds were plumb packed, so I couldn't get in. So I went ahead and went over, and I messaged him that I was there, and I was about a half an hour early, which really wasn't a big deal. That was on me. And I told him what I was in and where I was parked and everything, and I didn't hear anything. Well, when it was time for him to be there, I messaged him and nothing. 7 minutes later, he messages me he's on his way. So, okay, that's cool. I know things happen, And I basically told him that I had someplace else I had to be, and because I had some other things to do today, and, just wanted to be sure he was coming. So I sat there for another half an hour, and he never showed, and he wouldn't respond to text. By this time, I've wasted an hour of my day. Like I said, a half an hour wasn't his fault, but basically wasted a half an hour waiting after he was supposed to be there for him not to show. So I went back to Planet Fitness, and I got my massage, and then I had Jeff call me in some hot wings at Domino's, so we could get his discount. And I was almost halfway to Domino's when I got another message. Somebody else wanted something. So I thought, well, I'm going to turn around and go back because I've got a few minutes before the food's going to be ready. So I'm going to come back home. I'm going to get everything so I have it so I can set up this other meeting. Came home, loaded all 3 totes in my car, dug out the item, got in the car, went back to Domino's. My food wasn't done. Like I said, we had a timed order is what was going on because I wanted to give myself plenty of time to get there. So went there, waited for my order to get done, which, by the way, was absolutely delicious. Went from Domino's down to the Meijer gas station to get an unsweetened tea because I wanted a great big unsweetened tea to go with my wings. Went down to the sweeper shop where I was supposed to meet people. In the meantime, someone else had messaged about the cell phone holder. And so I sat down there and I ate my wings and I waited to hear back and figure out what everybody was going to do. Well, everybody's coming tomorrow to pick up their items between 9 and noon, which is fine. I'm not going to be there, but the items will be there and able to be picked up. So, you know, that's cool. Anyway, ate my wings and ended up coming back home after I was done. Left the items down there, like I said. Came home. Wrote out my next 12-week writing plan for all of my blogs. So, because I really am trying to get more content up and get on some kind of schedule so that we have regular content going out so that I can grow my blogs, because I really would like to get more traffic over to all of them. So today's post is Homesteading Today in the USA, and that's over on experimentalhomesteader.com, and I will put a link to the post in the video so that you guys can click and go over there if you want to. But today on the vlog, in this article, I'm talking about the free land that you can get for homesteading. And of course, I'm sure a lot of you know the Homesteaders Act, or the Homestead Act of 1862 was actually repealed back in 1976. However, there are still a lot of places where you can get free land. But sometimes free isn't always your best option, especially if you intend to homestead on it and live off of the land and really get value out of your land. So, you know, I kind of talk about that, and I talk about some of the things you need to consider. I don't care if it's free. You need to look at what is expected of you to get that free land. You know, can you build your own home? Can you put a mobile home on it? Do you have to hire a contractor and have a full foundation put in? You know, is there a home already there that just needs some remodeling to bring it up to code? You know, what are your requirements? But not just that. You need to look at the land. You need to look at the location. Every single thing that you would look at if you were actually paying for that piece of land. Because you're still going to have taxes on that piece of land. You're still going to have upkeep. Once you sign your name on that dotted line, everything that comes with that piece of land is your problem. Every requirement, every covenant. You know, we've got covenants on our land, so there are things that I can't do, which was okay with me because I didn't buy this land to build on. You know, I bought it to have a farm, to grow food and raise animals, and I'm able to do that. But, you know, you need, just because it says free, you know, don't go hog wild. I mean, it is a great way to get started if you can find the right piece of land in the right location. But really consider and look into it. And if you are considering homesteading, especially if you're considering going for some free land, I really hope you will come over and take a look at this article and, you know, really take the time to think about this. Make a list of everything that you want in a house. Even if you're paying for it, I can tell you, unless you're willing to spend a lot of money, you're probably not going to get everything on your wish list. You know, I would have loved to had fireplaces in every room in this house. And needless to say, I don't even have one fireplace. We did get 2 wood burners when we moved in. One which was not usable, one that was. But I got a pretty decent piece of land. It was close enough to town that at the time we bought it that, you know, it made Jerry happy because he worked at the mall. So basically, you know, he was 5 minutes away from his job. So, you know, like I said, come on over and read this article and get an idea of what you're looking at if this is something you're considering. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a really great weekend, a great night. My daughter's birthday is Sunday. So I'm excited about that. And then 2 days after that is one of my grandbaby's birthdays. I hope you guys will subscribe. I really appreciate all of you that are subscribing. I need to get those numbers up. And that's it for me tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another daily vlog. Thanks for watching.